always remember being in elementary school and people asking me, or like my classmates asking me where I was born, and I would always tell them like, oh, I was born in Mexico, and they just kind of look at me and be like, oh, that's so cool. But it's never really affected me until now that I get to college, because I found out that you have to pay out-of-state tuition if you're not a resident. So that first started when I was in high school, and I was always a really good kid. I was always really hardworking. I never fell back on my grades. I was always on top of everything. And then one day I decided to apply for to be able to get advanced in college and take a few college classes while I was in high school. And I found out that I would have to pay out-of-state tuition to be able to go to college. And my parents really couldn't afford that at the time, so they were like, oh no, that's not really a thing that we can do right now. So I went to college. I was able to get into a four-year university, and with really good grades I was able to do that. And so I went away. I went to college. I went to Cal State University Chico, and after a semester it came out to about $7,000 for the semester, and I had to come back because I couldn't afford that. I had to pay for my tuition by myself. Because my parents have to pay for lawyers and stuff like that. I'm in the process of getting my documents. So having to deal with the lawyer fees, the process can go up to $20,000. Mine currently, it's at $15,000. That's really expensive. So to help my parents while they're paying those fees, I pay for my own tuition. I had to come back to community college, and I'm still working super hard there. Right now I have a 4.1, and it's really expensive to pay for my own tuition. You know how expensive tuition can be, and since I'm a DACA student, I don't get financial aid, so you know, it's 8-12 hours a day. I work at the Target in Redondo Beach. I have to work up to 30-40 hours a week to be able to get money to pay for my tuition and pay for my books and pay for everything else that I need.
I see Astrid coming from work sometimes at 12:30 after a long shift, and she comes home and do homework, and she go to bed really late and have to wake up really early to go to school. She's a really good sister, a really good big sister, and she really inspired me. She's a really good example for her younger brothers, and I really think people with DACA have to work as hard, like twice as hard than regular students, because they have to work extra hard to get money and pay tuition, and I think that's really inspiring.